Hello everyone and welcome to Psychic Soulwise Tarot with Pat for your tarot of the day. I do have a website and it is www.101psychicsoulwisetarot.com if you'd care to go and have a look. I also have a Facebook page called Soul to Soul Calling where you can find a little bit more of what I do if you care to look at that. So let's get on with it, shall we? I'll use three cards for the daily reading. I usually ask to read it like a story, and I'm using the Doreen Virtue Oracle cards today. So let's see what comes out. I ask for during the morning, during the day, and during the evening. See what's coming in for the night. So let's see what comes in for this morning. Hope everybody's having a lovely day and staying safe. Oops, there's the first one out. That's for the morning. Let's see. And for during the day, sometimes they throw two out. And yesterday they did. So let's see, because this is for Wednesday. Let's see. It won't resonate with everybody, I know that. So for those of you that it does, just take what's relevant to you and then put the rest to one side because it'll probably come in handy for another time. You know, these are tarot cards of the day and it is a general read, really. You know I'm doing this for Wednesday, the 1st of April, strangely enough, but it's for anytime the person who comes to this site, to this YouTube channel, should I say, is the one that's been drawn to it because it's relevant for you for that day. So hopefully you'll understand how it works with me anyway. So let's see what's coming in for during the day then, please. Have the card that's relevant for during the day, please. Ooh, okay. And again. Whoa, okay. I've got two cards turned over there. So let's start the read. The first card is Zana. And this card is saying, the way I read it, is you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you now. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So some of you may have been going through a pretty hard time, dark time. Take me to the darkness there. But I'm getting taken to 3 to 6 months, things will be changed and you should start feeling much better. But you are protected from the worst. So if you're thinking about the worst things that can happen to you at this present moment in time, then try not to worry too much because you are protected. You will get through all of this. This I sometimes get when someone's moving home as well. So there may be somebody who's thinking that they might have to move or they're wanting to move and the conditions are not quite right at the moment. But if you, in a few months' time, no, it will be. And sometimes you have to take baby steps. So if somebody's thinking of buying a house and things have had to be put on hold for a while, then 3 months, baby steps, you're getting there. And then 3 months more, you'll be settled in, that type. I'm definitely getting the 6 months, so this is relevant for someone out there, wherever it is that they are. I know it won't resonate with everybody out there, but for those of you that do, this is it. There is something that you have to learn, and that's probably relevant to the 6 months section there that came in with that. This is Mia. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and your personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. And this is saying it may be that it's a new, because I sometimes get that card with a new home, as I said, and you may be feeling insecure at the moment, some kind of insecurity. But the worst is behind you at the moment, and that would be relevant if you were planning on doing a project of some sort, or starting a new form of work, or wanting to go in a different direction, want your life to turn in a different direction, or even buy a house, that type of thing. And you had to wait. Things might have been, like I said, things that have had to wait, being halted for a while, because the schooling and study and education that you need, there's things that you need to learn. Basically, it's saying there's things that you need to learn, and it may well just be that you're learning from somebody else on how they coped with a situation similar to the one that you're going through at the moment. And there isn't any set square box to put in, no little pigeonhole to put the way that you learn in, or the way that you move forward in. You have to take what's right for you. If you look, they've got triangles there, squares and circles. There's just no set way for you. You have to do what's right for you. But it will help you if you do find a little bit of more information out about the way forward. And that might even be with some formal sort of education, some formal like a little class type thing. You might have to, if you're offering to do any work for the emergency services at the moment, you might have the basics to learn to do the uh, first aid type things, something like that. You may have some kind of course that you might have to go on to. For those who are moving home, they may have to find out that, have a surveyor's report and things like that, and find out more about the ins and outs of getting the mortgage sorted out, or something like that. There is some kind of education. It doesn't matter which way it comes in. You might get told from someone else how to move forward, whichever way it is. And if it's just starting a new job and things have had to be slowed down, or you've started a new business, and things have had to slow down, then there's another way forward. You will find the way. You just need to find a little bit more information out, and that will show you the new forward. And why you're saying there is something new is because then we got Crystal, and she's saying have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So this bit of education that's coming in there, uh, the insecurity that I felt coming in with that, and the guidance of the timeline that I got there with that will start to improve with the little bit of education that you've got on. But I do feel there is some seeds that you've been planting. Now these can be seeds of an idea. You might have wanted to do an online business or something like that, or you've started a new job, like I said, or you've started a putting in to buy a house, or anything like that. There is something else that you need to learn, and the seeds that you've already planted will bloom and grow, because you can see this angel is looking down over the seeds that's been cast. They know what you've put, because you've put out there the positive energy that you've put out there. The angels are trying to look down and help you to see your venture come to fruition, your seed of hope, the seeds that you planted, even if it's a new relationship, or something that you wanted more to happen in the relationship, the seeds have been planted and they will bloom and grow. You just have to have that bit of faith and hope, because there is something positive on the horizon that you can't see. Can you see the sun's coming up? It isn't going down, it's coming up, it's rising. It's just a matter of time. And I did feel that would be something in the region of 6 months, because they made me go up three. They only showed me three. I would say 3 months, but it wasn't. 3 months and 6. They gave me, so in about 6 months' time, things should start to show some kind of shoots, more progress, shall I say. You just can't see it yet. I'll sometimes get, you see, the colours sometimes get brought out to me to interpret and that type of thing. But I do feel as it's a healing needs to be going through the show me the green here. Normally I don't usually get this healing brought in, but they are taking me to the greeny coloured angel's dress here. And I do feel it's like some kind of healing. It's as if the ground, the land, the earth, the world needs to heal at the moment. So there is some kind of rest period. And in this rest period, you can do a bit more research in the way forward and what you can do to improve the situation, so that in that 6 months' time, you can move forward in a positive direction. And you'll see those seeds that you planted grow. And you needn't worry too much about all of this, because I saw healing there, and then I got Archangel Michael. Now, this to me is a great protector, but he's also calming your emotions, because He's saying here, I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. So we know that there's a lot of changes going on around you at the moment. There's a lot of changes that you have to go through and some research that you have to learn. He knows that. And you might not really be wanting to do all of that straight off. You might be a little insecure in moving forward with that because you might not feel secure financially, or you might not feel secure in the home type thing, in the home, if you want to move and things are all up in the air right now. But really, Archangel Michael's here to say that you are protected during all those changes, and the healing is coming, so that your emotions will heal. And when I see the purple on these flowers here, I always think of lavender and the healing properties there that come through, to always calms you. It's well known to be a calming influence, breathing in that. But I do feel that the highest form of protection is coming around you to help you through the changes that you've got to go through. And I know we're all going through some mega changes. The way we have to do things is changing completely. And it's the way everything's having to be rejigged, if you like, and a lot more online work is having to be done instead of in the physical. So we actually are going through some major changes, and some of us are kicking against it. But there's two cards of protection here. You see, Zana to me is a card of protection, and so is Archangel Michael. And in between, you've got the decisions, to move forward, to find your own way through. You don't have to do things conform to the normal way, especially not in today's environment. You don't have to conform to the well-known and accepted way of doing things. It's now time to find alternative methods and do it, and you will find the way, and those seeds will come to fruition. You are protected, so try not to worry too much. I do hope that this has been of some use to some of you out there. Like I said, I do have a webpage, a website that is www.101psychicsoulwisetarot.com. I do hope that you'll come and join me and see what the site's all about. I'm still building it at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me. I will have it up and running properly as soon as I can. But it is operational at the moment. I keep starting when I'm adding something else. I still haven't got it all done yet. Not that technical, but I'm getting there. So don't forget, if any of you would like to see what other things I do, you can look at my Soul to Soul Calling page on Facebook. This video will be uploaded to YouTube, but it's also going to be uploaded to my Facebook Soul to Soul Calling page. And shortly it'll go on my webpage, because I was only allowed so much of a bandwidth and it won't let me put it on. Like I said, this is a general read, and for those of the people who want to find it, or find it on a different day, it's when you were drawn to it that it's most relevant to you. Although I am reading it for the Wednesday, really, the 1st of April, but it will be relevant to other people on different days, because it is a general read. There is no time limit on this. Right. I hope you've all enjoyed this, and see you soon. Bye.